Hey guys, this is Yuri K and welcome back. And in this video I'm going to cover supplements, specifically which supplements I use before, during, and after my workout. Now the reason that I take supplements is to improve my performance in the gym as well as to recover better and more efficiently post-workout. So let's discuss the supplements that I take, and the first one that I use, I start about 30 minutes before my workout, is called creatine. Now this is creatine monohydrate, and there are several versions of creatine out on the market right now, but creatine monohydrate is the version that can be most efficiently absorbed in the maximum capacity into the muscle cells. So the way that creatine works is that it actually increases muscle cell size through absorbing water, and the increase in muscle size will actually lead to an improvement in the absorption of nutrients and amino acids, which is a very important process in muscle protein synthesis to help the muscle recover and repair itself better and more efficiently. So creatine will actually increase the muscle size, and this will lead to an increase in muscle strength in the long run. So with creatine, you have to begin with a loading phase. It usually lasts about 5 days, and you take a larger amount of creatine during the initial period to help the creatine kind of fill out and absorb into the body and into the muscles so that it can be used more quickly. Now after the loading phase, there is a maintenance phase that we just simply maintain for the duration of the time that we take creatine after that, since the muscles will already be filled out with creatine before the rest is excreted out of the body. With creatine, we have to make sure that it gets absorbed and transported into the muscle cells quickly and efficiently. However, there are two ways that we can get the creatine into the muscles faster. The first one is through sugar, and when we take sugar, such as by drinking a fruit juice, it will get converted into glucose, and the glucose will transport the creatine faster and more efficiently into the muscle. Now, the second option that we can use is called fenugreek. Now, this is a fenugreek supplement. It's a capsule consisting of fenugreek, which is an herb which is used in many dietary dishes and has been used for really many hundreds of years and proven to have numerous health benefits, one of which is blood glucose management. It helps to actually transport the glucose more efficiently into the muscle. And I prefer actually using the fenugreek as opposed to the sugar, because we all know that sugar is quite harmful to the body when used in excessive amounts and can create a slew of other health problems. So for that reason, I take fenugreek to get the creatine into my muscles quickly. Now, creatine also has another benefit, is that it helps to give a quick boost of energy and strength, particularly for short duration type exercises. Now, short high intensity duration type exercises could include weight training, Olympic lifting, it could be sprinting, it could be circuit training, any one of those types of exercises that require a quick boost of high intense activity. Creatine will help you perform better in those activities. So my next supplement that I take, now this is during my workout, but more toward the end of my workout, before I finish, is called branched chain amino acids, BCAAs. And what BCAAs are they're known as the basic building blocks of proteins. They're basically compounds that are comprised of peptide chains known as polypeptides and are uptaken into the muscle to help the muscle repair and recover after a workout, also known as muscle protein synthesis. And amino acids can be broken down into two categories. One is called non-essential amino acids, and one is essential amino acids. There are 9 essential amino acids, and when looking for a BCAA product, you want to make sure that it has the proper blend of amino acids, particularly essential amino acids that the body cannot produce, in the proper proportions and ratios. Now, for protein muscle synthesis, there are only 3 essential amino acids that accomplish this function. The first one is leucine, the second isoleucine, and the third is valine. Of the 3, leucine is the most critical for the process of muscle protein synthesis. So when looking for the amino acid, we have to make sure that it contains, again, the proper ratios and the proper balance of all 3 amino acids, leucine, isoleucine, and valine, as well as the other essential amino acids that we cannot obtain otherwise. So with BCAAs, when we take them, guys, they bypass the digestive tract and they get converted to glucose immediately in the blood. This will get transported directly into the muscle and help the muscle begin the immediate process of repair and recovery after a weight training session, because when we weight train, we're breaking down the muscle fibers and we need to rebuild them. Amino acids are critical in that process. Now, the third product that I use, and this is now immediately post-workout, is the one that we all know, protein. It's a protein powder. So with protein, basically, again, remember that protein is comprised of a series of amino acids. So when we take protein down into amino acid chains, it's going to have a slower process of repairing the muscle and the body. Protein is also essential for proper blood glucose management, as well as brain functioning and numerous other functions. Protein is very, very important, guys. And for athletes that are training consistently with resistance training, performing high intensity training, I would recommend taking anywhere from 1.2 to 1.4 grams of protein per pound of body weight. Now, for people that are exercising more moderately and less intensively, they can get by with anywhere from 0.8 to 1 gram of protein. And for people that are not exercising at all, they may only need as much as 0.6 to 0.7 grams of protein per body weight. So protein is important, guys. Now, this protein supplement contains a blend of several different kinds of proteins which serve a different purpose. The proteins that are used in this particular brand are comprised of whey protein isolate, whey protein concentrate, and casein protein. I'll briefly cover the 2 main kinds of protein here, which are whey and casein. Whey protein is a series of proteins that is isolated from the clear liquid, which is a byproduct of cheese. The liquid that is whey protein is comprised of about 5% lactose, fats, minerals, and of course the protein. Whey protein is a fast digesting protein, which means that the body can absorb it quickly, digest it quickly, and break it down into amino acids to get to the muscles quickly. Whey is actually good in the sense that it's rich in leucine, isoleucine, and valine, which are the 3 essential amino acids for protein muscle synthesis. Now, the other one that I want to cover here is casein protein, which is a slower digesting protein. So when we have milk, the protein in that milk is comprised of about 20% whey and about 80% casein. So casein is the kind of protein that takes a longer time to be absorbed and to digest in the body. So it's going to provide an extended benefit as we are going into our sleep and repairing our bodies and recovering. During the time that we're sleeping, this is when primarily the casein will get broken down and the flow of amino acids will continue throughout the night as the body repairs itself. So these are the main kinds, whey and casein. And the others are a derivative of whey isolate and whey concentrate, but I won't go into that for now. So the next one that I use here is called glutamine. And glutamine is an amino acid. It's one of the non-essential amino acids which the body can produce on its own, except in certain circumstances. I'll talk about that in a moment. Now with glutamine, it actually helps the body not to go into a muscle wasting state, a catabolic state. So what happens is when we work out and as we're breaking muscle down, this creates catabolism, which is the breakdown of muscle. The opposite of anabolism, which is the building up of muscle. Now, the muscle is breaking down, but ultimately the muscle is going to repair itself and ultimately grow bigger and stronger. So glutamine actually helps to prevent muscle catabolism, helps to prevent the muscle from breaking down. It's not going to give you a boost of energy or strength. It's not going to help you perform better during the workout. It's not going to make you bigger or stronger, but it will help the muscle from breaking down as much as it would have without it. And I think that's important because, you know, that's going to actually enable the muscle to be better repaired for the next workout and to grow bigger and stronger in the process. So what I was going to go back to on glutamine is that it can be also considered a conditionally essential amino acid. Now glutamine is actually used in the case of people with chronic disease, people who have a muscle wasting condition with a chronic infection. Now glutamine in these cases has been proven to help people actually retain and even build some muscle. And people that are also involved in long duration exercise, such as long distance running, marathon running, extended aerobics, cardio, anything that's going to be of long duration, glutamine will help in preventing or reducing the breakdown of the muscle. So it's actually better for long duration type exercise, but I feel that it's going to give you just a little bit of a boost for, you know, helping the muscle to not go into a catabolic state as much following high intensity training. And finally, the supplement that I use is called Beta-Alanine. And Beta-Alanine is another amino acid, one of the non-essential amino acids, and again, that the body can produce and synthesize on its own. And beta-alanine can be obtained by eating certain kinds of foods, such as meats, fish. However, supplementing with beta-alanine has also been shown to improve performance by delaying fatigue, increasing energy, and basically assisting in more explosive type movements, such as sprinting, high jumping, Olympic lifting, and it's used for that function. It's not a huge boost, but it'll give you just a little bit of extra. So when you put all those supplements together, I think it's going to make a difference. And again, it's not going to make a huge difference. It's not going to be night and day difference, but you're going to definitely see a bit of a difference in your workouts. You know, you'll be less tired. You'll have more energy. You may even be able to push that extra rep or two. And over the long run, you will see an increase in performance using supplements versus if you don't take them. And this is my personal experience. So there you go, guys. These are my supplements that I take for my workouts before, during, and after. And that's pretty much it. Hope you guys liked the video. Give me a thumbs up if you do. Please comment, share the video, subscribe, and stay tuned for more. I'll have more videos to come. And remember to follow me on Instagram down here at the link at YuriK0877. Stay strong, guys. Keep working out. And remember to take those supplements. All right? Have a good one. Peace.